Record! Welcome everyone, we are
back.
the Grin brothers, and I'm going to try and actually fight.
That was close.
That used up some of my bar.
Yeah, you also blew yellow for a little bit. Don't know what that does.
Oh. So... He's too fast! He's Nightmare!
Nightmare is always fun. I remember getting very angry in the arcade mode against Nightmare. Because arcade Nightmare is ridiculously strong. Like...
Ah! Too fast!
Yeah, like that. So, I'll just talk about World of Final Fantasy, I guess. And my love for Monster Collection games. So, I got it for...
And I wish this attack would do anything, but it's not.
So it's a game I got oldest brother, Kira.
Oh, the wolf actually did
Tried
something.
to do something, he blocked it. It's Final Fantasy themed, but it technically actually plays more
the
like
Knight's Fiend actually worked.
plays more like old school Final Fantasy than current Final Fantasies do. So you've got your two main characters, Ren and Lan, and you get to basically capture monsters, level them up, evolve them, you know, the typical ordeal. The gimmick that makes it different is that you use stacks.
Counter of what? I was standing still. And this... The pause
Counter your life!
The pause button is coming off the thing.
What, off of the...
Off the controller.
Wow, that's not helpful.
The backwards motion! Oh, thank you.
So,
He's faster than me and his range is half the screen.
yeah.
And he can duck.
Ducking!
Yeah, defend, grab.
But yeah, so you've got your...
Oh, gosh.
Your
It's not even supposed to be that hard if I knew how to play this character. I don't understand this obsession with these goddamn fighting games forcing you to play characters you don't know how to play as. This is why old school fighting games with arcade modes were so much better.
I agree with that.
And the problem with this game, it's not even a case of, say... You know, the case of, say, Injustice 2, where, you know, they use it as an excuse to get you to sort of try to play each of the characters.
Yeah.
Because it's just 3 characters!
And Z.W.E.I is the least relevant of all of them.
He's only had one fight before this!
Yeah. And that fight didn't even really make much sense, to be honest. Like, playing as Pyrrha and Palkatros makes sense. 1, because you need a main character. 2, they're both pretty relevant to the plot. Hell, this fight doesn't even make sense. Like, why does Z.W.E.I dislike Nightmare, and why does Z.W.E.I dislike Dumas? What is his name? Should I try and find that out? I'm gonna find out what Z.W.E.I actually means.
Oh, come on! Yes! You can look it up! Not sure why you're expecting me to answer!
I'm not expecting you to answer.
Then don't ask a question! Hypothetical things are just darn annoying!
What, rhetorical questions?
Rhetorical questions!
Well, have you ever thought that maybe I'm talking to the people that watch this?
But how can they answer you?
They can't.
Don't roll around for days.
His name is just Z.W.E.I. That's it. It's an acronym with no meaning. And his wealth is called Ein. Not that it's ever...
Yes, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on, the one time he didn't actually defend. Are you telling me that you're... Why is that grab just you? It's your easier one to do as well.
Cool, so... none of that answers anything.
Ugh.
So yeah, back to Final Fantasy.
Oh, come on, this pose even lasts too long for me to jump off a cliff. Look at this pose. It doesn't even show the pose. No way you could see he wasn't defending.
Yeah, he was walking. Last I checked, you can't walk defend. I mean, technically speaking, this is one of... This is, I think, the second final fight, maybe the third. I think you have to fight Pyra again, or Pyra. I hate that move because, partially because I don't know how to use it myself.
How can he follow that up? That's a heavy swing. I couldn't do any of this stuff when I was playing.
So, yeah, World of Final Fantasy, as I was saying, monster collection game. The monsters are, of course, all Final Fantasy themed in the joy that is, you know, Final Fantasy. So, the stack feature, that's what I was on about. So the main kind of mechanic differentiating it from other games is stacking. The basic idea of stacking is that Ren and Lan on the field at all times. They can switch between being large or medium sized. You then have 4 creatures you can have with you. And the stacks go large, medium, small. Or I guess
he can... You know how you say my run attacks are too slow?
Yeah, his arm. Oh. But yeah, so stacking large, medium, small.
No! I've almost got this!
Kind of intense. Oh. Yeah!
Yeah!
Cool.
Grabbing was basically what I had to do all the time because he just blocks everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not even timing the blocks.
You got an achievement. Was it worth it?
I just don't know how Z.W.E.'s moves make sense. Like, I understand why I'm going with Pyra. You're supposed to use Angel Step with her, but I've yet to figure it all out because I have to actually probably sit down and digest it.
Yeah.
Because I can't. Because I'm not with her for any long period of time.
No, you're not.
It's like I'm just shifting between characters repeatedly. And the only one I'm sticking with half the time is Palkatros, who is terrible.
So that just happened. He just fell off a cliff. Damn it. Darn. Sword is bigger. The sword
no.
Oh no. Is there no sound in this?
I destroyed sound.
I think our sound's cut out. Oh. There we go.
Sound's back again.
Oh, so that explains why she had Soul Edge. Z.W.E.I killed Dumas, got pushed off a cliff by...
You know, given the...
Wait, who pushed him off the cliff?
I mean, I'm not surprised with Tira, though it does feel a bit fanficky. In that, you know, Tira's whole point is that she's in love with Nightmare, and so she chose the... And she went to 2 children to raise as a host body for Nightmare, and chose the girl.
I think...
And then raised the girl. Well, that would explain why she wasn't acting like a mother, you know, trying to lie about anything.
I think it's because Pyra's the better host, and it's better for Nightmare to have a better host.
I'm not sure why, because Palkatros is the one who's naturally inclined to murder.
Maybe it's because Palkatros is too willing to kill. Nightmare wants
Eye.
someone that it can mess with. Hey, I'm an eye. Not until someone stabs me. Tira just leaves. That's it.
Is that the last you see of Tira?
I think so.
Do it. I'll collect the souls if you stay with me.
Yeah, sure. Someone help me, this woman's crazy. Please. I want to go back to that crazy naked man in the cave.
Tira's revived the sort of person she's loved, and then she's just kind of like...
When did Nightmare have the power to cleave a hole in space and time.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh well, it's Soul Calibur 5.
As if to recreate the events of 17 years ago, Pyra raised Soul Edge high and split the heavens. The gate to astral chaos appeared over the battlefield. Pyro was unable to stop the beginning of the end, which he technically didn't stop before, but did stop, but because that didn't happen last time. Where the time magic edge master?
This didn't happen 17 years ago, did it?
No. A king's throne flew down from the sky, and he's like, "I'm going to pick a fight with both of you because I deserve to have it. Have these two swords."
Because he made them.
And then he stole.
They're his swords.
Yeah, and then he stole both the swords
and started swinging them around like a loony.
Yeah.
Also, where's the book guy that was immortal, Zasamel?
Yeah, you'd think he'd be in this game.
Like, why is he not devolving the situation?
Yeah.
Wasn't that his job? Or did he actually die in the end?
I don't know.
I
don't know anything that happened.
He just read a bunch of books.
I mean, episode 20 may be a very short or very long episode. I'm assuming it's going to be very long because
Who's
from
that?
the sounds of it,
Hey, it's cool.
from the sounds of it, it's going to be.
Oh Jesus! It's the heavens.
From the sounds of it, the final boss fight is going to be even
Harder.
Yeah.
It is. I thought he.
Oh god, that was one of my own teammates.
I thought for a moment he fell onto the pike.
17 years that we've lost.
We'll go to nursery together.
Yeah.
No longer alone. We are
No, you're right. She's got Soul Edge.
home together.
You did this once and then you immediately abandoned her, like, the next episode. Also, why are they called episodes? Ah, guess we're in Pandemonium now.
I wonder what this could
No,
have
I know.
been. I wonder if what this could have been like if it wasn't rushed. Would it
Good.
have actually been good? Because there's
No.
hints to it, but there's also hints that it would still just be terrible.
With the base material we've been given, it still sucks.
Many souls. He needs human souls.
But we're not human. I'm a demigod.
Please, give me your soul.
Yet again, he's not human.
I could have really done with a shield here, but
Oh,
I guess
Jesus, lightning! That's all it takes.
Patroclus?
No. Funnily enough.
what? The sound just died.
Yeah.
She holds soul edge.
And just take it out her hand. The sound is not very,
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Do it.
So another thing that Krillin can do in Dragon Ball FighterZ
Do it.
is he's got an Kai attack called Javelin, which I'm assuming is based off the attack he started off with in the fight against Piccolo.
Yeah.
But the coolest part is the third variation of it. Because you've got one variation which just fires forward, another variation which shoots upwards and then comes down later,
Yeah.
and then you've got a third variation which goes upwards, one of it comes down, and then a couple seconds later the other shot comes down.
That's pretty cool.
Krillin's actually got what people are saying is one of the most interesting movesets.
That makes sense, though. But yeah, now you're back in a fight. And it's going about as well as I ever imagined.
To be fair, it's an Orma, and hers is actually a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, stacking system in Final Fantasy. If you get hit too many times, your stack will break, so you have to kind of restack.
What? She was facing backwards!
And actually do a 360, 180, sorry, very quickly. Yeah, grabs seem very effective. That's not how people talk.
Oh. Darn it. Oh, well, hey, because, it doesn't make sense if I can suddenly spin around and defend. Does it?
No. Yeah, so like...
Darn it. She knew what I was trying to do.
Ring out's the easiest way to win the game. Except they don't work all the time.
My own fate.
I'm in a bad position here.
You really are. But yeah, so the stack is...
Yay! I did it! I love that move, but for some reason it keeps not working like that. I'm trying to do run kicks as much as possible because they're so good.
Yeah. So yeah, the only problem I have with the stacking system in Final Fantasy...
Oh, what the hell?
Back jump. Is,
Wow! That actually worked in my favour for once!
dodge it.
That never works in my favour!
So, you have to use Ren and Lan in battle. You have no option not to. But...
Oh no. Of course I can't, you know. That would be fair.
Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Oh.
I'll carve my own fate.
That's to be expected, really.
I'm going after you! Then they both died at the bottom of the pit of broken bones.
Lies! It's not broken by...
I will never give up.
Now I won't stab you this time! But yeah, so...
At least you have a shield.
My problem-
Mine got broken because Zwei's an ass.
My problem with the stacking system is you have to have Ren or Lan in the battle, which means they're going to be a large or a medium. Because they can't...
Did she just completely miss with the stab? Because, you know, he...
I don't know, there's no sound! Hello?
Hi.
Get that away.
Oh. Yeah, it's an Xbox symbol.
Dun dun dun!
Why?
Like, you can't deny it. That's an Xbox symbol, isn't it?
Yeah. Why are you trying to kill Pyro and not the Soul Edge?
No, it's the sword.
No, why is the sword not trying
Well,
to?
the
Because that
sword-
makes sense.
The sword was just going to freeze her in an ice block with it. Forever. Like it's doing to him. Because, I mean, that's the logical solution. If they just put a bunch of cement over Soul Edge, what can it do?
Hmm.
Why has no one ever done this with any of the evil artifacts? I think they did it once in Supernatural. It was like a ghost in
Okay.
the sewers.
Unlock new episode. What? Okay. Yeah. So we'll.
End it here. I'll go
Final
3,
episode will be next, and
you get to end your suffering.
you're going to continue talking about World of Final Fantasy next episode as well.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know, do you have more? I kind of just zoned out from what you've been saying because I'm assuming you're talking to the audience.
Yeah, just ignore me. It's probably the only way to stop. Because, like, I want to talk, but at the same time, every time I talk, you get angry and start shouting.
To be
at
fair,
things.
this one I have a feeling this is the final episode anyway. So this one I already know in advance is going to be hard. The thing is, I was getting stressed about with these other ones. With Z, in part, it's because I don't know how to play as him.
No
So it's
one
very
knows.
annoying that they've thrown me into such a hard fight.
Yeah.
But my main annoyance is time. I want to get this all done today, but we've got a limited amount of time. Now it's the last episode. I don't have to worry about it
I
so
don't have
much.
that much limited time. It's not even 4 o'clock.
I know, but food starts at 5. Well, I hope, you know, it starts getting cooked at 5.
Yeah.
So mum and dad will start asking for help.
Oldest brother is here.
He never helps.
Well, we just
Till it actually comes to the actual cooking itself.
we just drag him down, and then he can do it. We've got a job to do.
Unless it's
Liam.
actually the cooking, he won't
We
come
have a
on.
job to do. We have to save the world from their weird incest fetish and
But no, we're just encouraging it.
magic swords. We have to stop the half-naked mother. Don't understand.
So we have to stop one weird incest for another weird incest.
Yes.
God damn
Lesser
this
of
game!
two. Although technically the first weird incest isn't even incest because it's a
I mean,
sword.
okay, I will admit, to be
But
fair, something that I would
That's a bit of
argue
advice,
otherwise.
kids.
Okay, I can't argue otherwise, any for kids, because I was going to say, technically, Pyro has never known Pyra.
Yeah.
But then I realised, wait, she never knew his mother either.
It's only incest in blood, which technically with the mother it isn't because it's actually just a sword. And as a heads
Spoilers.
up, do not put your penis in swords, and do not put swords in your vagina. Both are painful. I assume. I don't know. I haven't tried.
Well, I think, well, to be fair, with how you said that, putting the willy into the sword is,
The penis. We're adults, Liam. We can use grown-up words.
the Jimmy Jangs. Into
Tiddlywinkles.
Tiddlywinkles, yeah. That was so funny.
Tiddly,
There was
tiddly.
some people talking about prostate cancer in the shopping centre, and they gave us some leaflets for it. And I said, look, the thing is, when you type into Google, I've got strange spots on my tiddlywinkle, they'll immediately say the worst thing possible. And Ravi here was like,
No one uses that word.
you're not going to get anything from
It's
Googling
peanuts.
tiddlywinkle.
Penis is what you Google.
No, like, you can't really put a tiddlywinkle into a sword unless there's a hole there, but you can put a sword in a tiddlywinkle because a sword stab through it.
Yeah.
With a
can.
sword onto tiddly... Yeah, this is a...
You can run your penis across a blade.
Okay.
It's not healthy, but you can do it.
That said,
I'm gonna go pee, so
Yes.
bye.
cheerio.